based on the requirements you said you want to work towards. Now, so now, I've not gotten the automatic way of adding all this along a line. Then need to bring out. I'm still working on that. So as soon as I get that, I will let you know. But as regards to creating a polyline, if you want to create a polyline on this existing footpaths, let's assume. So now we want to go ahead with how to create a shapefile for this footpath and how I got the polylines. So this is what I do. You come to your catalog, your working folder. In your working folder, you right click, you go to new, then you come to your shapefile, and then let me say new shapefile, new footpath rather. Then the feature will be in polyline. Then the coordinate system, you can use WGS. Let me check the coordinate system. I've forgotten. Let me quickly check that. Let me check the coordinate system and make it up. Okay, I'm using WGS 1984. Okay. Okay, now this is the coordinate system we want to make use of. So now you come back to here and then you create a new shapefile. Say new footpath. Then you can name it with anything you feel like. Footpath, alright. Just then the feature type will be polyline, and I can edit this and then I can paste the coordinate system. Search. You search it. Still waiting. You can see now it has brought it, so you just click OK and then click OK. Okay. Let's just close it. Now you can see I have my new footpath now, which doesn't have, checking it attributes table, it doesn't have anything yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make use of these existing footpaths by going to my editor tools. In case you didn't have this editor, come right click here, and then you see this is editor. You can see I'm not having it again. Just right click at any open space here, then you find your editor, then click on it, it's back. So you start editing. What am I editing? The new footpath. Then you search for the new footpath, then you click OK, then click OK. The create fixture is here. In case you didn't have the create fixtures here, you can come to editor. It's located at the last icon, you see. So once you click it, it will bring it up. So instead of you navigating over here, you can just try and auto hide these. You get me now? So new footpath is what we're working on. Then you click on line. You are using the construction tools to be line. So you're clicking on line. You can just now to make this thing faster, what I did was, since I have an existing shapefile already, so what I will just do is I will trace. This is how you trace. You come here, then you click on trace. Now the first footpath I'm about to trace is this. So you click at the endpoint here, and then you don't click, just move your mouse. As you're moving the mouse, it will be moving automatically. You get my point. So let's assume I'm stopping here for the first footpath. You can just left click, so it will stop, and then you press F2 command on the keyboard, so it will bring this type of thing. And then if you open the attributes table, you can have, I have a polyline created already. So let me do another one. So for the next one, you just click OK, then to the endpoint you click left click on your mouse, then press F2 again. For this area here, let me just go like that. So once you get to the endpoint, you left click, press F2. So that's how I did that for the entire what's it called, for the entire existing footpath shapefile. So that's how you continue with everything. The reason why I'm making use of the trace is because I have an existing line already, which I'm tracing. So I don't want any vertices to change from the existing line. So that was the reason why I use trace function. Assuming I want to trace those lines manually, like you just use this one trace segment, but it will take a lot of time. So that's the reason why I make use of trace icon here. So once done with tracing a line, then you press F2 to complete your tracing, and complete your tracing, then you can go ahead with another one. Endpoints, complete your tracing, then get my points, complete your tracing, complete the tracing. Okay, just stop here, complete the tracing. Okay, I think you stop here, complete the tracing. So you zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay, you stop here, complete the tracing. Then here, just trace all those existing ones one by one. Just make sure that for a particular line, you know, okay, this is a complete footpath road, then you're done. So after I'm done with the creating of this existing footpath, name new footpath, then you can save. Don't forget to save. If you didn't save these and you cancel everything, you're digitizing whatever is a waste. So once you come here, then you stop editing. If you know, once immediately I clicked on stop editing, he said, do you want to save your edits? I say yes. If you say no, you start all over again. So you say yes. So once I say yes now, it has been created already. Then I can open the attributes table. You can see I have 12 polyline. Then you can zoom in very well. There are some hidden lines that I couldn't see there, but since you want to understand the concept of how to create a polyline, that's the reason I'm doing all this. You see I've stopped my editor. So now checking the one mix of, you can just check whatever we are adding up. We are adding the length, the minutes, the speed, and the ODR. It gets my point. So how do you do that? You come to your attributes table, then adding the length. Just make sure you type in the correct pronunciation, the correct spelling. Length, the length will be in float because it's decimal. Then you click OK. The length, the what's it again? The minutes, in the minutes will be in the float too, because there's a decimal. Just check the values there. You see the minutes in decimal. The speed here is a long integer. Then so it's a very simple thing once you understand the concept of Arcmap. So the speed you can just say long integer. But in case the speed of those rows differs, for you to work from so points, like that's what I'm saying as regard to speed. Maybe you already know the speed of walking from this point here to this point here. Then maybe it's not an whole number. Then you can change that one to float too, depending on the value of your speed. But since we assume the other time that the speed is constant, that was the reason why we make it of long integer. But in case the speed varies with respect to those lines, you can use floats. But we're not after that. Then click on long integer, since we are assuming a constant speed for everything, and the last of focus is the ODR. So I'm still working on how to add all those points all together for a particular road automatically, and I'm yet to get the solution to that. So as soon as you get it, I will let you know so that we can discuss on a new project. You understand me? So now the ODR it will be in form of a short integer because it's just a value. So you just put it short integer, and then what else again? So that's all. Then how do you calculate your length? How do you calculate this length? Right click, just click on the heading, left click on the heading, and then right click, go to your calculate geometry, then yes, then the length I want it. You see the coordinate system is set already, then you can choose the unit you want the distance to be, then you click OK. Now after that, that's all about this. Then what is again? the minutes, you can't get a minute without getting the speed. So that's the reason I said I assume a constant value for the speed. So in this case now, you're not going to make use of calculate geometry, you're going to use a fit calculator because you want to type a value, assume value. Let's say that is 30,000 meters. It must be in meters. In speed is kilometer per hour or something unit you want. But this time around, I'll be working in meter per hour. You understand me? So converting that to minutes, I will require some additional calculation here. So now this is 30,000 meter per hour. So just click OK. So it will repeat the same value for everything throughout. Then if I come to my minutes here, my field calculator. So I'm going to use the field speed. Clear everything first. The speed divided by the length, distance divided by the speed. You can just open a bracket for this because we're going to convert this to what's it called, divided by 60. So you can just close that and then just click OK. You can see now we have the value here. Then let me check it out. Is it the same thing? Yeah, the reason why is that for each polyline here, sequentially, the polyline here is different from the one. When I digitized this one at first, it wasn't the one I digitized at first for this new footpath. That's what I mean. So you can just check it out. Let me check the one I digitized so that I can confirm okay, that's the first one here. Then let me confirm this on the other side. Clear selected, then okay, that's it. This is it there. Yep, this is one. So the minute here is 0.26, having a speed of 40,000 meter per hour. So that was it about that. Then after that, as soon as we're done with that, then after I'm done with the what's it called, I'm done with the calculation of the minute speed, and now the ODR we after the rating. Now I during my first video I did something related to I assigned different symbology to all this rating. How do I do this? You come to your symbology. You're wondering how I got this. Okay, is either you double click on this or you right click, you go to properties, either of the two. So you go to symbology, get into your symbology. At first it will be in your feature, but this time around you come to categories, unique value. The unique value you're making is of the rating. So once you click on the rating, you uncheck this box. I don't want this to be distorted. I don't want to go through the stress of assigning all this again. You uncheck this box. After you unchecking all this box, then you add all new values. After you add all new values, all these points will be represented by this symbol with varying colors. So now for you to change the symbol for this, you just double click on it, then you can select the shape that fits your interest that you can easily identify for the summation of all those points on a particular line. So that is what I did. Then you apply it, you click OK. So it will bring all this like this. Then if I click on this point here now, you can see anywhere I have a triangle is 2, anywhere I have a square is 1, anywhere I have this hexagon is 3. So this was how I got all those values, and then I added it using my calculator, and then the final values were imported here. You can imagine I'm trying to, let's assume I already make use of my calculator to add, okay, this is 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, then plus 3, and so on till you get to the last point here. Now let's say I got maybe 13 as the value on the calculator. Now how do I put it there? You can see I'm trying to enter this, double clicking, it's not working. So you just go back to your start editing again, and then your new footpath will be clicked on, and then you click OK. Then it will allow you to edit. Just double click, and then the value will assume 13. So you repeat the same procedure for everything throughout. Then after that, you're done, then don't forget, anytime you start editing, make sure you save your editing, and then you stop and you save it rightly. So after that, then you just cancel, and then you can proceed with the revised video I sent at that time, and you can check the first video we did then for calculating your network analysis and other things like that. So that is all about that. But an automatic way to detect this, adding all this rating along a line, I've not yet got that. So I'm still working on that. So as soon as I get that, I'll let you know. But I doubt it. There's a way to do that. I doubt it. I don't think so. But there's a way to select point intersecting, like there's a thing we call topology in GIS, the relationship between all this geometry, shape, size, and everything like that. So, but I don't think it could be easily to read, like doing the summation for all these points on a particular line. But let me just try and see whether this work out. New footpath. Then I want to intersect the source layer. The source layer is the road, which is the new footpath. Then I'm trying to rating. The source layer is a new footpath. Sorry, target layer is the rating. Point rating is the target layer, and then the source layer is a new footpath. You get me now? So every point you can apply start distance, like in the radius of so intersecting the source point. So within the radius of 30 meters, every point that is very closer to this, but I'm not after that. I need the one that intersects those lines, so I'm gonna apply this. It should open. Yeah, good. Now you see now you see is representing everything at once. You get my point. Is representing everything at once. So that is the only thing I know about this now. But now to get all these points added together, I doubt it. I doubt it. So that is the only thing I know as regards this, because it's going to work for everything. It's going to work for everything, like pertaining to a particular line, unless you're going to break the line one by one here. Now you say what is the total rating point intersecting this particular line. The source layer is a complete new footpath, so it's gonna take you a long of time. So, but I'm still working towards it, Sha. I'm still working towards it. So you can just uncheck this and close this and clear all the selected values. So that is all about you creating a polyline. I just did a additional video about to add all those attributes to your new polyline created. So as soon as you're done with that, then you can use the calculator to calculate all those things. But automatically, I'm still working on that so that we can create a new job. So thank you so much.